May the country be as blessed as its people, and may its people be blessed as they turn their hearts to holy Cira. Lit flame 12:3. Cira, the holy God, the merciful creator, the eternal mother of all, light of blessings, of warmth. I praise you, I worship you, I adore you. May all the world know of your glory. Amen, or Amen. Yes, Reverend Mother, I will perform the task you have assigned me, as always. Sister, let's see if I can get this, Ariandra, this day Ari, walks through the hallway, her posture stiff as she carefully places each and every one of her steps. A stern expression rests on her face, one that she carried most places. She was regarded highly by the Reverend Mother, and rightfully so. There was no one more pious than Sister Ariandra. No question about it, I will fill her shoes when her time is done. And for good reason. Sometimes the other sisters made Ariandra want to shake them by the shoulders and ask why they were here. If they were going to have such blasé attitudes towards the creator goddess and mother of all. Sister Lydia, perfect example. Hi, Ari. Sister Ariandra, how many times must I tell you? Oops, I forgot. Ariandra heaves a sigh. Wasn't the first time she had scolded the other nun. But that was her role as the one trusted deeply by the Reverend Mother. She would take care of Lydia and lead her until she fully settled in at the Abbey, no matter how long it would take. Have you finished your chores? Yep. Is that so? She had glimpsed Lydia eating in the dining hall on her way over. It would be impossible for her to already be done at this time of day. What is the truth, Lydia? Have you finished sweeping the cemetery? Yes. And washing the dishes for breakfast? Yep. Are you purified? And you purified these cynosures? Such lies, and with the innocent face, disgusting. I don't know, do we call her out or do we let it slide? You must be miraculous indeed to do all that. Especially when I saw you eating during the second hour. You did? Yep. I woke up late today. And still completed all your chores. Well, to tell you the truth, Sister Sophia helped me out. I didn't ask her to, I swear. Sister Sophia. She should not be doing that. I will talk to her later. All the sisters in the Abbey love to dote on Lydia. The more Lydia will fail, the more Reverend Mother will scold her. The more they will all rush to protect her. It annoyed Ariandra beyond belief. Do you have chores, Ari? Maybe I could help you out? Unlike Ariandra, Lydia was loved by all. You always end up causing more work. But the Ariandra, it makes sense. Lydia was adorable and always cheered up others. She deserved this kind of treatment. Still, it infuriated Ariandra, perhaps even to the point where she would end up bullying Lydia as retribution. If no one else will show her how the world will not be universally kind, then I will. Fine, if you insist. Lydia links her arm with Ariandra's. I promise I'll help. Alright, Sister Lydia. But you know my standards. I know, I'll clean up until it sparkles. That girl. In the library, Ariandra works Lydia like a dog. She works just as hard herself. Lydia doesn't complain. In fact, no matter how grueling or tiresome the work is, as long as Adriana is there to scold her, Lydia has the same airhead smile on her face. Ariandra arrives in the room, closing her door and immediately stripping her heavy black robes from her body. Finally, work at the Abbey was tiring, and Ariandra's only moment of reprieve was when she got to lay down and sleep. Hi, Ari. Why is she just wearing that? Why do you keep staring at me? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? Do you want a peek at my... Ariandra wakes up, but wakes with a start. Her body feels hot, heavy, and her head feels a little strange. It must be because of that dream. But that doesn't settle Ariandra's thoughts. She tries to shove away the lingering image of the Lydia from her dream. She shivers as a strange sensation runs across her back. In fact, it almost feels like something's touching me. Ari jumps away from the sensation, and yet, even though the darkness, it was clear nobody was there, still the feeling persisted like hands on Ariandra's body. The touch gets harder, firmer on her sides and moving up, and pausing just below her breast. Ariandra's face flushes, feeling strange as the hands move up, higher, giving one of her breasts a squeeze. What? Ari whimpers a jolt going through her body. Who was touching her? And why was it starting to feel good? Is it like a ghost or something, perhaps? Is this like a scary movie where that ghost was... Which I don't know what scary movie that was, but what the hell is going on? Then her hand moves to her stomach, finger slowly teasing over the cloth of Ariandra's nightgown. Shivers go through Ari's body and her hips move, grinding against the air while... Oh, I think that's her doing that. I don't know. Now this feeling in my head. Feel like I'm not sane. Maybe you're not. Ariandra quickly grabs all of her willpower, snapping herself out of it. It's kind of an intruder. I was warned about this. Is it the ghost of the Abbey or something? Nothing more than a demon. Demon of the Abbey. The hand pinches Ariandra's nipples harder and then jolts through her body. Thighs tightening around her crotch. This must be a demon. Ariandra reaches out her arm, her hand starting to glow a pure white with the borrowed power of Cira. Purify? Her hands instantly fade away. The demon is banished. Okay, so it was a demon. Ariandra sinks into her bed, nearly shaking. Thanks, Cira. She almost praises, but her body still screams with desire. For it to all of a sudden stop. Ariandra closes her eyes, trying to will away the throbbing feeling in her body. She softly praises Cira with words of thanks, but her mind drifts. Those hands. And that unfamiliar feeling. I almost want more. And the king called his guards to stand and watch over the imprisoned flame and she performed her rites, not giving the sacred act the dignity it deserved. Rising Flame 2:24. Ariandra wakes up, slowly sitting up in bed. She slides her legs out to the floor but freezes partway through, suddenly remembering the events of the previous night. The demon. Due to the protections of Cira, a demon should not be appearing in the Abbey. Ariandra resolves herself she must confirm with Lydia to see if the sister actually performed her purification duties. Eroge notices Lydia from across the hall and rushes over, reaching out and grabbing her arm. Oh, Ari, it's you. What is it? You do this yesterday. Did you actually go out to the Sinosaurs? Yeah, that was what I actually did. You shouldn't say that so shamelessly. Why did you see a ghost? You did. No, not at all. Then if you'll excuse me, unlike someone, I have a lot of work to do. Oh, right. Of course, she's not offended. When if Lydia is incapable of getting angry. No matter how Ariandra bullied Lydia, the latter never did anything other than smile brightly. Ariandra returns away. She should stop worrying about Lydia. After all, she was going to the most important part of her day. Her morning prayer, the greetings with Cira. I'm back, my god. Ariandra whispers the words softly. Seeing the statue of Cira eased Ariandra's heart. At least here, no impure thoughts. Impure. Even seeing the brilliant face of my god does not cleanse me. Ariandra's mind drifts from the perfect statue of Cira back to the events of last night. Despite all she tried, she couldn't stop thinking about it. Those hands that teased at her nipples and turned her into jelly. She couldn't help but wonder, what if it happens again? The noise slips from Ariandra's mouth before she realizes it was coming. A wave of shame washes over her and she averts her gaze from the statue. Ariandra stared at the floor, her resolve building. She had to do something about this. If it's not an issue with the Sinosaurs, then I really should add extra measures. That brightness is gonna kill me. Ariandra jumps, turning away. She needed to do something, to use her hands. Anything. She starts cleaning the chapel, sweeping and dusting until it's spotless. Only then was her mind finally at peace. She had made the place perfect. As perfect as Cira deserved. Ariandra heads back into her room, unsure what to do. She probably should put up wards, but if she didn't put up wards, did that mean the demon would return? Let's see what happens if we don't set up wards, whatever that means. Ariandra returns to her room, her pace as even as ever. Of course, wars were unnecessary, she reasoned. Any temptation that would probe her soul, she vowed to overcome. I am Cira's loyal servant, my spirit and body only belonging to her. At least that was what she told herself. In truth, the feeling haunted her. Her thoughts kept looping back, twisting a question. What if it happened again? If there was any chance of that happening, then perhaps Ariandra subconsciously wanted to raise those chances as high as possible. Ari? Are you there? Ariandra jumps. Why was Lily at her bedroom door? Do you need something? And my pillow got dirty and I was told to ask you for help. I'm so sorry. I can ask someone else if it's too much. Nah, I'll go. Ariandra opens the door and steps out into the hallway. Don't bother anyone else. Really, you've been here 5 years already. You should know where the pillows are. Sorry, I forgot. Airhead. Thank you so much, Ari. She puts her chest against Ari's arm. Her nightgown was clearly a size too small for her figure, and at this point, struggling to stay on. In the linen closet. It's this way. Ariandra walks to the closet with Lydia walking beside. Her breasts are swaying as we walk. Okay. Ariandra's thoughts race, and I mean Lydia wasn't wearing any undergarments. Here's your pillow. Now go to bed. Yes. So scary. What was that? Nothing. Good night. Yuri runs down the hallway, her fluttering nightgown barely covering anything. White underwear flashes from underneath her skimpy nightgown, and her ass jiggles as her legs push her across the stone floor. She needs something in a bigger size. Her eyes don't leave Lydia until she completely turns the corner. Finally, she turns to trudge down the hallway back to her room. She really does need something her size. Ariandra's thoughts linger just a bit too long on Lydia's chest and how it jiggled as they walked down the hallway. Are you sure about that, Ariandra? And how low Lydia's neckline was with the gown struggling to stay on. She shakes her thoughts out of her head. I'm sure one of her sisters would help her out with that. It's not my job. Ariandra quickly gives her nightly prayers to Cira before crawling into bed. Ariandra stirs. Her eyes flutter open, dully aware of a hot feeling surging through her body. The hell? A woman adorned with fox ears and a tail shadows Ariandra's lap, watching her carefully. This has to be a dream. Ariandra had no doubt in her mind. This must be the demon. The demon's hands reach up from Ariandra's sides, pushing her nightgown open, setting her hands to Ari's chest. Ariandra's body stiffens as the demon pinches her nipples, a moan escaping her lips. What was this demon doing here dressed like that? Her chest sways lewdly above Ari. I'm gonna say Ari because it's a mouthful saying Ariandra constantly. Who can't tear her eyes away? The woman doesn't say anything, but one of her hands trails lower. Oh, so there is a demon. A demon with fox ears and a tail. Her hands reach down, lightly tracing over Ari's underwear until her hands slip lower, teasing over her crotch. Jewel electricity shoots through Ari and her whole body feels hot. Her head's starting to throb. It aches. The demon presses her fingers down on Ari's crotch harder and Ari's body shudders. Hands had moved past Ari's underwear. It was almost as if Ari could feel something entering. Oh. Back to demon Ari. Ari knew the demon was messing with her mind. She had to get rid of it, or she might lose her sanity. Her body was getting hotter and more sensitive. Every movement the demon made sent tingles through Ari's body, making it harder and harder for her to focus. I really should get rid of her. Yet Ari hesitates. Her mind slips further away into the tingly feeling. Instinctively, Ari throws out her arm and a flash of light illuminates the room. Purified. Alright, the woman fox woman thing, demon was gone. Ari slumps back into her bed, her body still throbbing. Even if the demon was gone, her body hasn't reverted back. The hot feeling was still dominating her body, making her tremble. I question if this is a demon or if this is just Ari's own thoughts. She has her breath, her thoughts racing. What was that demon doing to me again? Ari raises a hand to her swelled chest, hesitantly touching her nipple. Body drops, crotch twitching, felt good, although not as good as when the demon was touching her. Demon's gone. Should be fine now, right? Now she's doing it to herself. Seeing herself act in such a lewd manner. That switch had been flipped. Maybe this is how I'm meant to act. Just has a hand. Okay. Now she's acting out what the demon was doing, I guess. Or maybe there was no demon the entire time. Sarah's not gonna like this. Goddamn, Ari, okay. And to the king his riches, while the kingdom of light awaits all those faithful to Cira, who were not weighed down by the riches of mortality. Lit flame 14:2. Like every morning, Ari starts putting on her clothes before polishing. Her chest seemed bigger. She attempts to put on her bra, but it barely holds in her nipples. Thus her chest spilling out. At least when she dons her black gown, it hides enough to make it look normal. It's weird, a little bit old for a growth spurt. Although, it's not a bad change. Ari hesitantly grabs her newly large chest from the bottom, gently rubbing her breasts. She just woke up and she was already starting to feel strange and lightheaded. Ari heads towards the library. Today is once again her day to clean and organize the shelves. It was her favorite job. She had to be around all the books, and besides, she got to work alone. Although her mind keeps drifting to the events of the previous night, thinking about how she had so shamefully played with her own body, I think I could bear these thoughts while looking at the Holy Mother. I know she would not approve. Ari goes through her work with ease, mindlessly shelving and organizing the books, leaving all more time for her mind to wander. Her thoughts trace every moment of the previous night. And when touching me, her breast hanging above me, and then I shamelessly put my fingers in myself until I... The more she thought about these things, the more her body starts to heat up like she's experiencing it again. Nobody else in the library. It's too early in the day for visitors. Ari was the only sister assigned here for work. So... no one else will see if Ari reaches up and starts touching her chest over her robes. This girl, starving. Cira's touching harder, pushing through the fabric as much as she can. Remember how she presses is not enough. Not through both the thick cloth of her gown and her bra. Pulls her bra down just enough for her nipple to pop out. Starts rubbing again, stifling a moan as her nipples get harder, starting to stick out through the fabric. Ari pinches them again, harder, more. Lydia will find out. Ari's hand freezes. Are you here? Did you need something? Well, I finished with my chores for the day, so... No, you look flushed. You okay? Run, Lydia. Lydia moves closer, pressing one hand against Ari's forehead, her hand against her own forehead to compare the temperature. Lydia's breath brushes against Ari's lips, and Lydia's ample chest brushes against Ari's. So close. Ari's head starts spinning and her breath goes heavy. So she must be doing this on purpose. I knew Lydia fancied me, but to tempt me this much. Let's see, wait, go back and save. I don't know. Your face keeps getting hotter. Are you sure you're okay? Maybe you should get some rest. Rest. That would mean Ari could go back to her room and finish what she started. Perhaps you're right. Wow. Did you need me for something, Lydia? I don't know. It wasn't for anything important. I'll talk to you later. Go rest. Lydia pushes Ari out of the library with a goofy smile. Fine. Tomorrow report directly to me. I need to make sure you're pulling your weight. Yes, Ari. Why do you look so happy about that? Ari discards her thoughts and turns, heading to her room. She couldn't wait. She was like, yes, I will go to my room. She enters her room, closing the door behind her and pausing, waiting a few seconds, counting them slowly. Her eye goes hot as her thoughts race, and Ari tears off her robe, throwing herself on the bed. She couldn't wait any longer. God damn, okay. Carefully, Ari moves her hands, starting to play with herself. Her mind drifts to Lydia's chest and how it felt pressed up against her. Ari pulls off her bra, grabbing her breast with her other hand, starting to squeeze. And that demon's chest, being bigger than Lydia's. She lays back, catching her breath after finishing. It wasn't enough. She needed more. Maybe tomorrow. Her eyes flutter closed, wave of sleepiness washing over her. Doesn't she have more, like, chores, or... One thought lingers in her mind. She just asleep. That demon will come and touch me tonight. Ari shudders. Something was inside her, something big, different from her fingers. So much that it was stretching her insides. Oh. Oh, God. Well, that was insane, and the demon is gone. Ari sits up in bed, immediately reaching down to check. Nothing. Oh, it was just a demon. Must have imagined it. Oh, that's the end of the demo. Thanks for playing. Oh, yeah, I forgot this is just a demo, but that was pretty wild. I haven't quite actually pronounced the title, but y'all see, you know, the title. See the about section. That's pretty much it. You know, you got your preferences. It's always there. But yeah, so it's just a demo, fortunately, for now. If y'all want to play this game and check it out for yourself and the different options, everything's going to be in the description below for y'all to check it out. If not, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, you know, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And with that being said, it's gonna end it here. So that being said, hopefully y'all had a good day, a good yesterday, and better tomorrow. And I will catch y'all in the next video.